G'day everybody, welcome to today's stream. I'm your host Mitch, you can call me Taz, and welcome to the second episode of our play-along series with Transport Fever 2. Today we are expanding on our railway system. We're going to start playing down Southmore and incorporating all the industries into our structure. So, bound to bloody good. Trying to hit the Black Peel Express. This is doing really well. The thing is with this 90 capacity train, well, Blackpool's got 55 people at it already. It's going to take a while for this train to get from here down to Blackpool. But then if we look down the hill, more down to Sale, we've got 124 people waiting. So maybe the train needs a bit of an expansion. Or maybe we wait for the new era of train carts to come into effect before we do so. In other news, we've got our trains down here, down in Sale, Middlewich Express. This is getting full now. We've got 17 people already waiting there. Only 11 up here though. So I think in order to expand Middlewich's use, we're definitely going to have to start incorporating Sleaford and Dawlish into our routes. And instead of taking the short route up to Crowell, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a route that goes from here, all down to Sleaford, Dawlish, Crowell, and then Bridport. So that will eventually actually go north. Big loop, and we have to do the big loop mostly because of all this terrain. But yeah, bound to be an interesting one. Walney, g'day, how are you? Unfortunately, we're not doing Polish Train Simulator today. Middlewich Express definitely looks like it's going to need an upgrade sooner or later. 30 people, which is starting to look a little old. But I think in today's video, what we're going to also do, we've installed a new mod, which actually looks very helpful. We've got a mini map, and that's going to tell us where all of our industries are. We'll look up here. My industries up near Towchester, because we've certainly got a lot of oil near tow Chester, but we don't have an oil refinery up here, or anything we can use oil for. Actually, as I was on my look, or hunt around, I realised, well, we've got quite a lot of plastics we can make, and of course we can do... No, they're both wheat-based plastics. We can do oil refining plastics as well. But we've got a goods factory down here, so maybe that's something we look into. Coming down here, we've got quarries up here, and of course down the river we're going to definitely need bricks. Actually, only temporarily for Starley Bridge. Crowthorne is looking okay. It does need food, and of course we are shipping the food exponentially. Do we have any better ships though for these? I know the Denara can take people. And it is faster. Probably might actually just take these back to Reekies. Oh there, everyone's going along. Everyone's enjoying their journey so far. The bread line running very, very well. There's only a lot of bread to be made, but 48 loaves already at the cargo port. Oil refinery down here, but where was it now? Is it over here? Oh, over here. This is where I want to go. So we've got this quarry up here, and we've also got a bricks plant right here, which would actually get this industry for South Shields already set up. Furthermore, we can get a tools factory sorted down here. If we could, oh no, we can produce the steel down here. Actually, if we look at Penryn, there's quite a few industries down in this corner, so we're definitely going to eventually plan to have a industrial sector down here. Yes, we're in 1875 currently. We're just slowly bringing our money up. So now here we can get your timber, and that timber can then go into the machines factory. We get copper. Oh, actually no, that's iron. Iron, and if we can find coal. Oh, we've got coal over there, but I think we've got more coal up north. We can actually get steel, so we can actually start doing machine manufacturing down here. But as we can see, we've got bricks, and all of these towns down here, actually all of them, yeah, need bricks. So something we need to look into. Bread, we can definitely get sorted. A bread train's probably going to be very useful. As we've got, well, we're going to have one farm. Well, one farm should definitely be enough. Oh no, we've got two farms out here. Maybe just to save like this farm, we'll just get these manually via trailers brought over to the Orpington farms, and then carted on train all the way down to the bread factory, which will then start doing routes to Penryn, and then on the train itself deliver back to Grays and Orpington. So I think that's what we're going to be playing with today, and it's all a matter of getting it done. Good plans for the future. Bad terrain though. What we're going to do though, I want to start off with a road connection. Why did I just spend that much money? That's a bit ridiculous. But alas, Orpington and Grays and Penryn are all connected now, which is then also connected all the way down to all of these cities. Lovely. Okie doke. So, oh, we can actually get coffee, but no one's demanding coffee. Actually got 2 coffee plantations. I've got these bricks, but I don't think anyone's actually demanding bricks down here, except for Stally. It's not like I can... Yes, this is going to be a really long road around. Would actually need to connect it. But yeah, certainly not a easy job. Oh, alcohol distillery. Look at that. I'll bring this down and bring this around here. Now, hypothetically, it would be more efficient getting a train because of how much it can carry, but we'll probably wait until we can get bigger trucks or faster trucks before we start even thinking of doing that. Got a lot of oil out here. We've got all these oil wells. And then we've also got a chemical plant, so that will produce plastic, and that eventually goes into making tools as well. It's a very full train. And how's our oil train doing? We've got 200 barrels of oil. Still got 244 there, 200 up in Blackpool East, and 150 down in Blackpool Siding. Lovely. Heating, let's change this, manage. No, manage line is what I need. So Blackpool transfer, it needs to stay until it is full. Blackpool Farm. Oh, this. It's because I don't have a bakery for it. If I had a bakery for it, it'd be great because Blackpool and Sale both need food. Actually, geez, all of these industries are closing. That makes timber. Timber can go in there. And then we can do bark over here and bring that around there. I think we'll need a train terminal over here as well. Mostly because you've got sand oil, you've got coal, but you've got pretty much, well, pretty good factories over here. So let's look into industries now. Food processing plant, I think that's the easy one. Cost millions to actually produce bread. Huh. I'm gonna have to sort out a chain in order to start getting some bread made because we are limited on food. And food's definitely a requirement in all of these, on top of heating oil. Very hill we're eventually gonna get to. So I think what we're gonna do now, just focus on the transport line. Oh, tools factory out here. Woods, timber to tools. Actually, that's fantastic routing right there. We connect that road up, have that constant connection, and then from the tools factory we can actually have tools being made which will eventually be needed, or Middlewich needs them. So actually what we're going to do, we'll start with that first. Do we have any good looking truck stations? No, we're just going to use this one then. Bring this out because this is going to be used heavily. And left hand traffic goes in and then that comes out now. So we want this on the other side. Fantastic. That'll then go into there. And this is eventually, I want this perfectly side by side. So then I can have the train station, like a cargo station out here. And that'll be used as a depot. Get this new line going. Wood, then it goes down. So this is going to be the Sleaford Tools. And how are we doing this? Truck. Truck, there we go. Fantastic, and being woods, we'll make it brown. And we'll get a road depot. Out here. Perfect. And the reason why is it just gives it more time to, for all the wood to be produced. That carries 5. Carries timber as well. Doesn't carry tools eventually. Let's scare, I would say 20. We'll get that all on the tools line. Fantastic. That's going to start producing woods now. And we should be all sorted. You can also edit the scenery, so it's not... No, so Walney, you can do planes eventually, shipping, trains, buses, trams. It's not just about transport, it's also about configuring all of the industries, protecting the industries, but making use of industries, and then supplying the respective cities with the stuff that they need. Awesome. This is full of wheat. And this train that I have actually artificially limited, just to make sure it's not as quick. It's going to go backwards and forwards. Going to manage the line. When it comes to the Crown Thorn South, and that's going to wait there exponentially until it is full every time. So we're certainly producing enough there. 68 bread as well. Very good. Could actually be bringing that bread up into Orpington. What's the terrain like through here as well? Yeah, that's pretty steep. Another tools factory out here. And we can produce steel out here, so you can bring the steel down. Tools, Newton Abbott needs tools, and Stally needs tools, and Ealing Worlds. Okay, so let's see everything. Penryn's gonna eventually become our... Well, we're gonna have a large cargo terminal out in Penryn. It's inevitable, just because of how many industries we've got out here that would easily be supported. Yeah, just put a massive, like, go like an 8-track, 400 meters. I mean, look at this behemoth of a station. And that's eventually what we will want. We want to bring all the resources into Penryn just for all of these industries to start building out. Okay, let's start working on our rail. How much? We've got plenty of wood. And with these, when we're Dawlish East, we can use both sides. The carry more, cool, that gives us more capacity. Also gives us an absolute crap ton of wood. Fantastic. So, Sleaford, how are we going to get this train station sorted? Got a bit of terrain up here, so we'll probably want to be bringing the train out here more, just with that slower, or being able to bring it up slowly up the terrain. And obviously we do want it to move up to Dawlish. So what I'm going to consider is, because the train's flatter out here, but we can slowly bring it down. Probably something moving out in that direction. So, streets, we'll give it a larger street as well. It's probably something like that. And we'll give that straight a road. I want to build it more this side? Oh no, I don't want to build that type of station to begin with. But if I build it out here, that gives us more time to turn. And does mean that if I build the cargo station, it can just go there. Or I hide it back here, where it just gives us more access to everyone. Probably back here. Place on this intersection. I think back here will work. And then Dawlish. From Dawlish, yeah, that's going to be a steep climb up to Newton. I think from Dawlish we want to take it over to Dawlish, Newton, Crow, Bridgeport eventually. Maybe I'll make this a little bit. See, this terrain actually kind of force, unless we build a tunnel, it's actually going to force us up to Newton. But in Newton, where would I want to build the station to begin with? Huh. There's some pretty unfortunate terrain coming up here. You can build it through here, a few tunnel systems up to Crow. Then you can have just a bus station that comes from Newton. I think once we get to Bridgeport, this is going to be like a hub that's going to connect Loughton, Bath, and that's going to complete this loop down. But once we're at Bridgeport, then that can take trains down to Stalley, Walthams, and just down the coast as well. Got a station there. Dawlish is going to kind of need a station like out here. If we can go like this. We'll delete that. And then go like that with that station, and now it's just a matter of slowly connecting these up. So outer track first, and I'll give ourselves 100 miles per hour. How do I want to approach this with this terrain? We've got relatively flat terrain, a slight incline, but obviously when we come out to here, it's going to have to be, yeah, a decent curve. Just maintain that speed coming through. Do I want to do that? Do I want to bring it closer to the road? This is going to go out here and around. Should be okay, and we are maintaining just good speed throughout. I'm going to use the outer rail, and 100 coming in seems perfectly adequate for me. So those are all sorted. Didn't realise the little jump there. We cut that off. Can I immediately make this go into a bridge? Doesn't seem so. And I personally don't think that's going to look. Hang on. That gives us more of an arch. you go. Probably don't want something that steep. How are we going to connect this in now? That's the question. Because we can connect it down here. But actually it might be beneficial to make a tunnel from this. So let's actually do that first before anything else. I don't want something that steep. Can I bring this in a little bit? That's something that's a possibility. Okay. Bring this down to normal height. And then that goes in there. Cool. So it means that this train line is pretty much undisturbed, but then we can also just bring this over. Fantastic. Any other bridge types or funky bridge types? No. None that I'm rather interested in. Cool. So we have the train line coming out. We need to pretty much bring it around with the terrain. So start from this side, and we are using the inside line. So we are, yep. See how this goes. Oh, we could tunnel. No, because we can't, because we need to eventually get up. So, what we're going to do is keep the game running so we are actually still making money. So, bring it around this way. Just so we're not settling the terrain as much. And we'll slowly bring it up around here. Rather this road not look so weird. Okay. Should be a little better. I'd rather not go up so much then. Because this is going downhill significantly. That's a bit better. And it's just completely smooth going in. Lovely. Getting up this little bit of terrain here. We want to dig it around. Bring that out here. this, assets. Oh, don't want to destroy the entire forest. And now for here, because we've got this mountaintop. So that'll work from here, I guess. Bring this out more around here. So maintaining a good... Probably gonna have to actually do the tunnel. How much is that going to cost me if I do that? 566,000. No, I'm okay with it. Because it is, well, it's a significant mountain. But what that means now is that we've got all of these connected. Now we just need all this stuff taken off. We should be doing okay now. All this off here. Always good to do a bit of cleanup of the tracks. I don't know why this is an issue anymore, but oh well. Dawlish has got terrible connection. Sleaford's got good connection, but that's predominantly to industry. So, of course, when in doubt, bus services will come about. So, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to bring this out. I want this... coming up to a perfect T intersection. That means we can actually start running an entire loop. Now, Sleaford might actually become one of these places where we do want trams instead. I mean, it's got good uniformity to it. So why don't we actually do that? So, come over here, tools, and we're going to add some tram tracks to the town. Fantastic. And let's add the stations. Just before an intersection. Harrod station, probably get another station like up here, because all of these will eventually build out, and that works like that. So let's get the trams all sorted. Big beautiful line all around, and we're gonna go Sleaford tram. Where's the industrial sector? Industrial sector's over here. We'll get buildings. We'll get a tram depot. Fantastic. Now, for trams, we've got horse-driven ones, we've got steam-driven ones. 19 people, that's got 33 people capacity. Probably don't need anything too big so far. So we do have that, well, 33 there. I think we'll go 2 of these. Oh, we'll go 3 actually. Which means we now have buses, or we've got trams, or horse trams, going all around town. Hey, Asim, how's you doing? Everyone's running to their respective stations. And now they're trotting along. And the underpass is being used. Fantastic. So, obviously the Middlewich Norwich train from Middlewich is going to be expanded upon. Sale will go, from Sale we'll go to Middlewich, Sleaford, to Dawlish, back to Sleaford, and then back into Middlewich. And so how much people that's going to attract. Now, we are getting actually up with demand in the town of Middlewich, and, well, let's just say that these perform disturbingly. We do have American stagecoaches which do carry 6 people, so might actually change over to them. Still has that regal design, so doesn't really cut that much into authenticity per se. But we should start getting, well, I know Sleaford train station is going to be supported because we just built that. Trams are being used. And hey, we're getting timber now as well. Fantastic. Let's get more of these on the roads. We'll get 10 more. And it's just going to be this big loop that we would just want constantly and consistently supported. Sleaford's got the support network for the trains. Now to work on Dawlish. Dawlish and its size is definitely going to be more onto the city or on the buses. So out here, left-hand traffic as usual. Comes around to the bus. Bam. Mill Lane. Lovely. Don't need that. And this will be the Dawlish bus. And Regal Red, please. Now we'll get a road depot. Place in the industrial sector. Place it there so that road can expand. 2 stagecoaches. And I can get onto it. Ah, lovely. Cool. So we've got people waiting up here. Dawlish has actually got 11 people trying to get to Middlewich already. And here we have the train coming up almost full by this point already. We are in 1877. About 1880 is when we'll start getting some better trains. She's getting a little older. How certainly is simple. How are you doing? How's work going today? All the people trying to go the other way. Cool. And the trams are being used now. And we're at 22 out of 33, so I think we've got 1 tram that's actually empty. We do. Now he's going to find use very soon. And how many people we got up Dawlish? 2. And we have quite an amount of people trying to get on. Buses are almost at capacity. Might add 2 more. Awesome. 600 logs there. That's gonna almost be at its production goals. Let me just get 40 vehicles on here instead. 10. Fantastic. Now Sleaford doesn't need tools, but Middlewich does. So probably want to build a cargo line just here on the station, so we can just bring this down here. Oh, geez, Sim, that's not good at all. Ugh. That's what we call a horrendous day. And let's get Narrow Country Road. Just bring this down. Yeah. Lovely. All of those are going out. We've got all being produced. All the wood's going in now. Quite a lot. The wood's actually going in. Why are they taking the wood up there, not down? Oh. Interesting. Probably don't know those brick fences either. There we go. Lovely. Those all done, and we've got constantly got guys going all around. Are they at least paying you decently? I think that's the big question. Okay, the Middlewich train definitely needs to be upgraded in size. Trains now going up to 108, so what's the weight? 55 tons. What about something like these? They're very limited on speed. Those are going 80, those are going 64, these are going 72. It's going 96, that's going 72. I'll just stay with the generic trains for now. So I can do 108, but it's also got a lot of carrying power. And it's lighter, lovely. So, sorted, and see, we could limit ourselves speed-wise and use one of these carts because it carries 48, or we can just be respectful and use these. Use that. That'll give us 60 capacity, so this will double the capacity, but also give us a newer train. And now it's Thomas. I mean, working for DHL and, well, not DHL, but working in freight and for exactly what you are doing should that would pay decently, hopefully. Okay, here comes Thomas. 84 people trying to go south, and Blackpool Rail's got 145 people. So, might actually be beneficial to expand this out even more. So I get more third class. Awesome. That's working splendidly. I do actually need to increase the station's length. I've just thought of that. What I'll do then, pause this, let's build this out. There you go. Tracks. Let's get the corner going. There. We will also build it into there as well. Fantastic. So Sale is very much becoming our passenger terminal. Can't complain, besides there's still 2 days to go. For the next few days I only have 4-hour shifts. 4-hour shift is perfectly tolerable. But when you get into those insane numbers, yeah, it will take a toll on you. Like I remember one of these bars I was working, I was doing double shifts, I was doing 10 hours shifts a day because I was the only person qualified at that time. Blackpool Express needs to be expanded ASAP. But hey, look at that. Bloody 132 capacity now on that. 1.1 million from 90 people. Oh, 100% sim. Oh, look at that. That train's pretty much the entire station length now. But 100% on that. All people do or need to do is be sick for those 2 to 3 days, and then it's like, huh, I'm doing now the work of so many more people. There we go. So we've got 2 stairways now. Can I put more roofing over it? I wonder. Oh, these are the King's Cross buildings. I've just realised that. Probably not a good thing that I've only realised that now. Oh, look at that. That's eventually going to have to go on a station somewhere. I'm trying to... platforms I don't need. Buildings, we are using LENER. When Sail East eventually needs to build out, we've got to build it down here. So by building out these roads, the towns will actually use them to expand their cities. Like so. See, they immediately added that road because it's trying to expand. Look at that. And they're already trying to build upon. See if in this short distance I can attempt to go under. Lovely. Not the same road. Yes. Fantastic. And as you can see, they're already starting to build housing on the other side. Now, Seniac says we do need a bit of smooth. Brush size comes in. Strength. Smooth all of that out. Lovely, so it's just a beautiful, gentle gradient going in. And at this rate, we might actually build an entrance building. Cool. Platforms, can I get roofs put over? Is it misc? Yes it is. Fantastic. Middlewich. Okay. Blackpool is already on the outside. Awesome. Lovely, well we've got ourselves a pretty prim and proper station, and I want to get like a small little road. Yeah, something like this would be nice. Just use it as a path, I guess. There you go. That node actually might need to be brought up. Unless I had an asset like stairs. Move these trees. Fantastic. And look at that, people can start walking down here now into the station, which means that, oh, this is all going to be industrial, it seems. Now, there's going to be easy access both ways now. Do I have any small little roads I can use? No. Just keep it like that. Lovely. That's good. The station's looking actually really nice. 74 on each side, so actually very balanced. Might change the roofing over, because obviously that's what it's supposed to be, and that's excessive. Go. So in here? No. Platforms. No. Any stairs in here? Don't need fences because we've already got it fenced around. And none of these are usable. Here we go. Lovely. So we've got stairs on both sides now that are equal. And both look the part. This train is full, it's got 84 people on it. It's actually getting busier by the moment, and we've got 42 people trying to get in the Middlewich from Sleaford. And 23 people up here. So I think what this does is calls for a little bit of an upgrade to this train. That's the biggest thing, and the best thing is when you get these rapid moments of growth. So get it to at least 100 capacity, and we'll start painting it back to the colour that it is. It's be a little darker. No worries, Sim. Hope you had a good lunch. I'll see you very soon. And look at that. Blackpool Rail is going to have 100 people on it. Middlewich is going to have 91 people on it. Fantastic. Both staircases being used. Oh, that actually looks really cool. And both trains on their way out. And there goes Thomas. Sleaford, or Sale's definitely expanding, 286, Sale Ace got 233, so 460 people out here now, and that's only been given heating oil. Ferry Hill needs heating oil as well. Any possible way of this expanding? No, doesn't look it. New engines coming out. And let's get a truck stop. Three. We do need them long. Needs to be long because of the amount we're going to start exporting. Managed line. There we go. Now we can start having more capacity for the oil sand mine. It's going to all start getting sorted. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have one up here. Let's get this over here. And Middlewich needs one as well. Cool. Now, a cargo train would be pretty good. But obviously we're going to build that freight hub up here. Oil train's going strong. we're able to supply it every single way. $168, so siding's not fully meeting demand yet. Million from there, million from there, so $3 million train just to finish one route. Okay. So people on bar, we've got 48. Okay. He's meeting up with demand. It's going to be a massive loss later. 11.8 grand though. Not too shabby. Probably could have that freight line start from here, go down. Actually, I've just realised there is a sand oil mine here. How will we bring it down this terrain though? Then like a freight train line that goes out to like here, maybe? Yeah, because Sleaford needs stuff as well. If we did like a freight line here, or a freight station right here. I think that's what we'll start doing now. Connecting this via land so then we can actually get the oil moving. Streets. They're using this. Yeah, they're using this. And then we're gonna go. Cool. Now with that connected up, I want to know what I'm gonna do is on the line we're not gonna go to sail. We're gonna have a separate line here. So sail coal. These could be orange as well. Sail to here. Middlewich coal. Awesome. And we'll buy two of the coal merchant carts. One's gonna go sail coal, and this will do Middlewich coal. It's going to take a long time for all of these to eventually move over, but what it means is now it's supported. It'll also be great if I clean all this up. Fantastic. So bread and goods are something that the town does want. Good. I can make bread or food, which is symbolized by bread, but that needs alcohol, coffee, and meat, which is excessively ridiculous. anywhere else for me to make bread or food? No. There isn't up here. How are these doing? With ships. Both our ferries making money. And both of our food ships are making money. Awesome. I actually be called for to being a from the Waltham is asking for tools now. We already found we can start making tools, so we've got coal here. Do we have a no, we can do it with wood, but can we make wood? No. So we've got coal, we've got 2 coal. Any copper? I'm not seeing any copper, unfortunately. But even more coal down here. We've got copper up here, but down here. Make woods. I've got copper up here. We need bring coal down here, so that would call for a freight line. Because you got coal and coal, more coal down there. These would be big trains, bringing all of that down. Oh, we can make bricks up here though, because we've got the quarry and the bricks here. Okay, well, maybe this becomes a start. So, probably want to do double, or do we want to do a triple line? I'm gonna go a triple, I think, for a cargo station up here. It's the Britannia Bridge, apparently. Is that cargo? Yes. Any other cargo stations that I have that might look more the part? Nope. But we're gonna place this down here. This only needs 1 station, really. And that would be brought down to here. And then we're going to have a ground connection. Wide. Lovely. Fantastic. That's going to take bricks from here into South Shields. So let's get truck unload stop here. And we'll get this done. So South Shields bricks. Get our road depot out here as well. And we'll get that on there, and we'll just power it down. Now to build this train line up. A lot of terrain to start playing with, so what we're going to do possible? No, it's going to be cheaper to build that tunnel. Thankfully it's going to be climbing this hill empty. Then on its way down, be full. Does that look okay? Yep. And then that's just going to go down into there. So we'll get this line sorted. Shields, brick. And the deepest of reds can be our train line. So what I'm going to do, I'll probably put the dispensary up here. And we'll get buildings, get the this all sorted. What train do we want? We want something good with pulling power because of the hill. See, these go fast, but fast isn't technically what I'm looking for. They've got 400 of the pulling power. These are 500. They've got 450. They've got 75. What's the difference in running cost? 50k. Okay. That'd only be 120 grand a year. That'd be 120. See, these will all be 120, but they don't even have the pulling power. Maybe one of these will do. 64 kilometers an hour is perfect speed for us. I think we'll go with the orange one as well. No, but you see, this has got 400, and the running costs aren't too bad. That's 181. And these are 30k more. And these are 50k more. It's really worth it? Do I just go with one of these? So they're 241, but they've got 400. These are 181 a year. These are 212 a year. These are 243, yeah, so definitely not going to look at those. This got 350 and these got they've 243 compared to 212, 241. These aren't. These are 1870s. These are 12-year-old trains already. 120 grand a year, but at least 400. I think 243 versus 181. Go with this, and that's all we're doing. Was just carrying. We're not even carrying bricks. We're just carrying. Shields line. They'll start producing bricks for me. Look how colourful this is. Beautiful. And I don't really want this going until it's got a full load. Oh, rocks, really. So that train is stopped. I'm just going to wait for all of those resources to build up. Fantastic. What are we doing up here? How's this doing? 40 people at Middlewich, 63 people at Sleaford, or Dawlish, I mean. 139 people trying to get to Sale from here. A few of these trees on the track. Look at this little neighbourhood now developing out here. Fantastic. And these people just walk to and fro. Oh no, and it's connected up to the main road now as well. Lovely. I think it's predominantly walking. I don't know why this factory. I don't want this factory here. This is all residential. Oh, this is pretty busy as well. Cool. So Middlewich is getting its heating coal and some Sale. When both vehicles come back, well, that's full. How many vehicles are on this line? Let's double up. Just want constantly all of this moving. Sometimes it won't upgrade, sometimes it will upgrade. Interesting. Well, that's all been worked on. Finally have a land crossing between the two. So, get that all sorted. He's running all the way back. How is this train doing now? 54. Train can probably go now. Almost full as well. There we go. Working our way down the hill now. We're going to be holding the brakes on the way down. And that's the thing, it's the big journey for this isn't going to be the way down, it's going to be the way up. And this thing going to go in there, and that's going to produce bricks which put South Shields. Which we're in Dawlish. Newton might actually be good for a little bit of a hub, like a forward train station, so we can have two going north, but then 2 going down South Shields, Orplington, and then like meeting in Penryn. That's all the way down here, and that's got 20 on the go. Get all this done. Looking for walls, here we go. No, so it's gonna be... Ah, we can't, because that's not what I thought it was. Let's make sure that when it is up in Newton, just stay there until you get a full load up in Newton. Only 40 kilometers on the way up. Yikes. Bricks being produced. 12 there. You can start as well. Actually, we'll double that. There's another one as well. So we've got enough bricks for it. As this train makes its way up, surely but slowly, it will come into Newton and be all sorted. Okay, so we got the start of our construction materials, so our bricks. Now bricks are going to be wanted down in Orplington, and this is going to be an easy train line between these two. It will be needed because we get Orplington, probably want a 4-track station here, one that goes down into New Nabbit, New Biggin, and then one that goes north, so Crowthorne, Walthamstow, Stanley Bridge, which then that will actually connect up here. Look at that uniformity going around here. Might actually be beneficial and save a bit of noise in the town. All the way over here. So instead of going all the way around the town around, they just cross straight down here and then go up and around. 1883 now. Getting closer to that point. There's this train. On its way to sail. Middlewich Rail has 200 people waiting for it. But all I'm hearing is we're going to need a bigger train. So let's expand this then. Cannot wait for the larger cars. See, this one can go up to 80, which is a respectable speed, and carries 48. But these get us up to 96, so... so 16k is worth it. Do that, it's a 200 meter train. Got the train space here. Those cars don't want to be painted. Why not? It's got 144, there's still 77 people waiting here. So, sale, I might have been stupid and only put 2 tracks here. We might actually put 3. Or, Better yet, start investing in some just how much people are here. So via sale, so there's 156 people wanting to go north. Right. How long is this? That's a short station. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pause the game. I think we're gonna bring this out. Platform. Bring these all the way out. And for platforms, oh no, they're all cargo. And there we go. Have all that out here, and this would just be more efficient with, and just bring it through there. Fantastic. And bring that out there. What that does is it makes the station a lot longer, meaning more capacity, means that we get more efficient with our stuff as well. So let's build this roof out a bit more. 1, 2, 3. These roofs will be eventually removed and be given the curved roof. And oh no. Lovely. Why do they turn that way though? They are actually the wrong way, facing the wrong way, but oh well. There you go. Now this Middlewich is becoming a significant station. And Sale is, yeah, she's going to be a bit busy. But Sale, I think, is definitely going to need to expand to a third line, just to give us access to 2 trains for the Middlewich line. Might actually be a secondary locomotive. What if I go a full replace, right? See, they only go to 70, these go to 80. 600 pulling power as well. Any of these good? No. So these are still really bad. 105, but 600 carry power is extremely important. That's got the lesser weight. Here we go. These are coaches. Because we're getting into the 1880s, we get the longer coaches now. Front, first class, third class, and then brake and luggage van. Third class rear. Mediocre pull power on it. Oh well. So these train cars don't actually allow being painted. I wonder if this needs to become 2 trains. Like a double train situation at the front. It's a long train. What's the 202 meters? Yeah. I think these are all 200 meter stations up here. 91 people wanting to go down to Middlewich. these trams full? No. They might actually benefit from one more though. Oh, no, these must be like 240 meter stations. There you go. Beautiful. That's 101 people now going to Dorsch. There's 64 people there. There's going to be 96 people there. 60, 90, 150 people trying to go south. This can only carry 136 at the moment. Yeah, once we get our locomotives that can start pulling these better, that will be a lot better. I do wish we started getting better trains, third class. There we go. And on the long straights it is actually getting up to 92. Okay. It's respectable. We can respect it. It's going to slowly come in. We've got 70 people pretty much going south now. Should fit entirely in the station, and it does. $1.2 million check. That's 80 people going south, so we're not actually meeting demand. Double the amount of buses or coaches going around town because these are getting really busy. This actually might call for a secondary train, so let's start actually building out that infrastructure. Not following it. Yep. Fantastic. This is going to go slowly. This line is definitely best down the hill. This means I can have this. Lovely. So we're just going to connect all this up now. So let's just do it out here. Cool. Now for signals, are these still floating in the ground? Auto-sig definitely isn't a thing at the moment, unfortunately. So these are going to be decently randomized. Coming out of here, one there. And then this is going to be here. It's going to be there. It's forwards. It's backwards. Forwards. Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. And then you're in the station. So it's also construct these tracks as well. Cool, that's all built. And we've got the appropriate signage. And now it's just a matter of building this all out. So I've connected that to the wrong station, it seems. So that's gonna go take those houses out. Okay, I see. Get rid of that. That does genuinely annoy me. Probably too much than it should. There we go. Go, and then in here. Fantastic. How many people we've got here? 176 people trying to go into sale. Yikes. In that case, what we're going to do then is build this. Yeah, all of this needs to be deleted. Tracks. I'll build this out now. That goes in there. This will go that way. Fantastic. And this will have signals dictating if it's safe to go. Yep. And what we're going to actually have to do is configure a third lane. So, how we're going to do that, we're going to get rid of these. We're going to get a track. Go 20 mile per hour track now. Bam, 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 bam. Fortunately, it means that all of this is now going to be destroyed. Hello, cat. How are we? That road does need to be destroyed as well. It doesn't look like I'm actually... I can't delete this. Maybe from in here? Can I? What if I upgrade this all to this sort of road? Right? And now I can delete it. Hello, darling. How are you? Cool. That out of the way. Don't actually need to build. No, future proofing. Actually, probably a great idea to actually have. Hello. Cat's under me right now. And let's build this platforms out. So then, here we go. Lovely. And I'm going to actually look up, when did King's Cross get its roof? (1851, 1852). Oh, okay. So actually, that's what we might actually go for then, as it looks to be an option. remove all these roofs, we will get... Let's remove this. Get rid of the stairs. What's this? Liverpool line, Manchester Piccadilly roof. Let's go Manchester's Piccadilly roof. Oh, yes please, give me that. Now what I need, actually, is an actual platform with an underpass on it. Do those exist? Underpass, yes. Oh look, and I can actually apply them to the tracks beforehand. Lovely. They do stand out like an actual sore thumb though. Hello cat. How are we? You okay? Yeah. So I've got all these, but they don't fit the vibe now. There's no way I could actually build... Oh wait, no. I can do this now for actual access. In that case, what we're going to do then... Let's change these back over. Hello, cat. Okay, so those are back to normal. Get the roof over. Where were the roofs put again? Do you want to go out now? Is that what you're asking for? Yes. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. One moment, guys. And the cat is now happy. What if I use this underpass? Nope. That's gonna change it. What I need is the platforms that I'm using. Platforms, but is there a platform with an underpass? That's... No. What I was looking at was this, wasn't it? Here we go. Lovely! And that gives me back my roof. And we're going to double roof it as well, because I think the double roof looks a little bit better. Fantastic, and look how lovely that looks. Imagine a train coming into that. That'll be fantastic. Let's move this out of the way. These train tracks out here. This is going to follow in suit. And we'll bring this out here. Lovely. And we'll bring this in as well. Fantastic. Awesome. And I think it's Well, what this has given us is a bit of living room, so we can expand this station when need be. Oh, fantastic. It looks lovely. I'm very happy with that. And what it does mean is it does mean we can expand the track out even more. So we've given ourselves that living space. Got a train coming in anytime soon? No. We have 123 people waiting to go on the alternative train. God, how expensive this train is. Actually, how expensive is it? 11 million. Right. Let's first repay every single debt that we have. And we've still got 189 people going down sale. Okay. How are these doing? Now it's going to be making tools, and tools will have to be carted on the way down to Middlewich. Or should we focus on expanding this train line up to Newton? Because if we get to Newton, Southern Shields is just there. Bricks, cool. Southern Shields meeting its brick needs. We eventually do need to get down to Penryn. Penryn's going to be the big one to get sorted, because that will be where we can have our, well, optimally have our big base. Gonna be right back, everyone. Hey Duke, I am big. There we go. Awesome. So don't ask me how I think of getting ourselves down to Penryn. But we just need all this industry. We need a massive freight terminal to begin with, because look, a copper train coming down would be awesome. You got steel. You produce that steel here, you bring that down here. This train goes up, produces, and then a separate train comes up here to... Oh no, we can produce steel here. Huh. Penryn's going to be a massive freight depot. Because you can also get like a wood train, take it, and then... train that comes here. You could get carts to take logs to the sawmill, to the machine factory, and then from the machine factory to the train station then takes machines out to where needed. Plenty of coal around here. Well, I actually want to get, like, here would be the perfect place to get that train station. Probably might actually want to get it on this angle to take access to all of these resources out here. Trains racing down the hill. There's going to be plenty of bricks to be produced then. 179 there, 180 for Sleaford. How are these doing? Middlewich buses, probably 2 more, be fine. So we're getting nowhere near max velocity with this train. Might actually be worth making it smaller, just so we can actually have two trains going both directions. We do that, let me clone, and then this can be the Dawlish Express. Fantastic. Now we're looking here. That's full capacity. Do this, get the camera angle out, and take that photo. Lovely. Nowhere near the capacity of the station, thankfully. I'm going to build some buildings though out here. The buildings big. Still here? No. Passenger buildings will be in here. Cool. And then we're gonna get that footpath coming down. particularly straight. Let's make it straight. Go like that. And then I'm gonna bring that up. And then curve it. There, just like so. And lovely. Now this has full access to a road, which they've upgraded to the wrong size. I will want this all the same size, please. Thank you. And we will... That's sorted. That's going to be closed. And she's looking lovely. Let's get these trees. These ones. No, I don't actually want these ones. These look terrible. Just want to get a standard tree type in here. So let's move all of that. Don't need them in the station. Thank you very much. No, we definitely need them here. And what we'll do at the front here, so we'll go with like a low, like a bush. There, brush size. Lovely. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. And there you go. Now, I'm going to guess that this issue is going to stem from this. So, what we're going to have to do is, with the train line, when it goes number 6, that actually needs to be on platform 2. When it comes into Middlewich, which is number 3, it's going to have to be on platform 2. And then Sale. Comes into Sale the first time, will be on number 1. Lovely. So that's actually all sorted. And we're just going to have to build this. Slowly move out, that's full. It's almost full. Both these trains are going to start making us money. It's now clear there. So that should actually start. And there you go. It's actually going to divide the people up now as well, making it easier for us to tell. And we've got 82 people already wanting to go down south. Okay. How are these all doing? What if I replace these? Do we have a good alternative now? We've got electric ones now. And these carry 17 people. Lovely. Go that little bit faster as well. Fantastic. I'll take it around. That's still waiting for structure development. I'll start going north. And we're meeting our tool creation requirements. That's a machine, factory, and Dawlish does need. And Sleaford needs it. Okay. How's this doing? How's this actually doing? Okay, so maybe both of these could do with double. So that's sail. Middle witch. Can use with another one. 1888 now. So we're getting there. How are we doing on sand oil? Not too bad. Wish I could expand that so we had more. And that's coming in, that's going to make 17 grand. Lovely. Sail and e-sail expanding out nicely. Sail's got 338. So it's got 282, so that's 200, 500, that's 613, something like that. Get to watch this come to the station now. And we thought the other train was the spectacle. 156 people wanting to get on this train. This goes in there. This is actually gonna switch. No. Can I not move this on to number 3? Which Blackpool is the one that goes north, but I'd rather in Sale be on line 3. Cool, and all those people just gonna move to the other side. Fantastic. How's that train doing actually? 67 people, but 53 people waiting in Blackpool itself. 40 people down at Sale. Lovely. So the train line expansion's going really well. We'll have to double the amount of trains we have, so that's working in our favour fantastically. I think what we're going to do, we're actually going to build more bus stops out here. So if we look at this, sail bus, manage line. So number 7's Green Lane. And then West Street route going to Main Street. Get rid of that. West Street going to Main Street. Like so. Lovely. So this is going to be used. Not like it was being used prior. Those. A lot of people waiting here. So actually it might actually start being beneficial upgrading this all to a tram line as well. So what we're going to do in that case, these streets are going to be increased. Just want to get a electric. Actually no, I'll go just like this. I'll do it this way. completely forgot all about these. I'll do that as like an alternative route. Fantastic. How often is tram depot in now? That's the question. Might actually bring this out. I'll build it out in the middle of wood. Probably not this far out. I preferably want to build it in an industrial sector. See, a lot of the industrial sector though has been taken up by residential now. What if I just went like this? Is this the correct music? Nope. That's always dangerous. Buildings. Yeah, tram depot, please. And let's get a few of these trams on. These take 17, these take 11. They're all horse-drawn as well, so we will go with the Startbahn hulls. 5 of them. Sail bus lines. That's just going to increase capacity significantly. Fantastic, so that's all going. How's this train doing down here? It's starting getting a little dirty on top, but I think it should all be okay. And in painting it, only here to the last couple carriages have actually changed colour. So there must be some that just are allowed to be painted and some that obviously aren't allowed to be painted. These sand refining trucks. What's this? This be a sand refining one. Fantastic, that's going up. Got 56 people running out of the station. Got 44 up here. We're gonna have to start thinking about that cargo terminal sooner rather than later. Cool, 11 million in the bank, and that's actually a lot of that has to do with this tram. Do you want to get a freight line though, coming up to here? So I don't see Sleaford needing to be upgraded much. So what I'm going to do with these buildings, cargo buildings, we're going to just divide these all off. Pretty much just so the quote unquote the public doesn't have to see it. And then we're just gonna go in. I've just realized how stupid I am. Forgive me, everyone. The DMG Kunst is finally the road locomotive. Okay, that is what I'm actually waiting for. Let's get platforms. We'll get cargo put down now. That's a good enough cargo stand. So get this removed. Starting to get some really interesting stuff now as well. Ah, a proper GWR. Nice. And that's got those 4 tracks. We're just going to increase it so we can have 1 freight train going across. Platforms. There we go. But with this steam engine, what we're going to do, and this is where it becomes significant, all of these are going to be replaced with it. There's certain ones I've got to look for though. That takes slate and that takes the hot stuff. Cool. It's got a carrying capacity of 16, so probably don't need every single one replaced, but I do need these replaced. Place them. And what that means is that all of these can be sold now. We've got a vehicle that just has so much more capacity. Fantastic. She might get 5 more. Fantastic, so that's all sorted now. And these will also need to be replaced. What ones will I use for this? Actually looks like it'll be the same. Lovely, but these are going to be painted orange. And there it goes, taking its cargo along. Getting all these cargo stations now built just means we're going to have to get these stations connected. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. That. Let's come over here. That big of an incline, and we'll bring this out all like this. And if I say this, when would it finish the tunnel? Same place, cool. Fantastic. We have raking in the money now, thankfully. That goes through. How dirty is this track? Not. Lovely. Probably get these people improved as well. So they're fully covered, but we've got 2 freight stations now in Middlewich and in Sleaford. So probably want to bring this train now out to the refinery. But what it means is then we can have multiple trains bringing all of these raw items there being taken by this train all the way up if we need. Means we can also get tools taken down as well. It's going to be a rather multi-purpose train, this. Fantastic. I forgot I put the loose... Holy moly, hang on. Please tell me I built all of these up. It's going to cost 10 million, but it'll be so worth it just to see it coming down. Imagine... No, I don't have the large ports for it. I would only ever need one. It would be cool. Let's get... Okay, so we've got this temporary, so the small freight line there. I think we can maybe make this a freight hub itself, unless I want to go like this. So straight line this way. Like this, cool. And we'll get the freight terminal. Do we actually have a... We've got terminuses, but we don't have freight terminals in their style. BWR terminus station, 3 station. These are all passengers. Let's see. Let's build that out like that. Keep some distance so in case I do need to upgrade. And now to build this train across. So we need this line, we need it like this. Yep. And this freight line can sit up on this mountain here and it'll slowly be brought through the valley, cutting into a lot of soil, so it is expensive, but we'll be able to deal with the costs, I think. And just like that, come around, keeping it all discreet, which I think is probably the best thing to do. And there we go. That's a bear. Tracks are looking relatively clean. And I'll get the track to go all the way out here. How's that doing? Is that okay there? Yeah. Oh no. There we go, make sure it isn't going into the bloody water. Double switch please, thank you. And now time to get this built. So, I would like... I'm going to use one of these GWR trains. Because because we haven't been able to use them so far. 50, it's got even less. 1890 to 1909, 650 kilowatts of power. Those are producing. That's producing 350. So this is where it does become a little bit of an issue. I think what we'll do. So that's only got 350. I mean, it's relatively flat land, so it's not that much of an issue. Mega Andreas, how are we? Found someone that streams this game forever. What are you playing? What looks big and all. So I use Fantasia's map creator, and that's what's running right now. And that's what designed the map, funnily enough. It's a random generator, and it just, I find it does it so much better. It creates good randomization. Okay. Don't want that. I mean, the Cruise T3 is just horrendous. Like, 213 power, and I've had engines from many years prior doing far more. We don't need the speed. These produce 650 and go 80, but not really that important for me, unfortunately. Those don't take anything. These would take wood planks, wood, but nothing I need. How about these? What will these take? No. Do I have any wagons that can actually take? Well, let's take that. So I can take... Oh no, can I do it on these? No, they only take wood planks. Can I get... Something that takes heated fuel. I would have to use these wagons, wouldn't I? I need these wagons in order to carry the tools home. Can I put these on? Metal. It's going to limit us 64. Why is it limited to 64? Is it the oil barrels? Okay, 64 and then limits 50. Right. Oh no, these covered goods fans do better job. Tarpless, please. Yep. And this flat wagon will take everything. Fantastic. And now this is going to run here. Go into Middlewich. Come up to Sleaford. Stop back in Middlewich. And this will be the Sleaford cargo. And we'll go train. Fantastic. And I'm going to make that a nice bright grey. And the Sleaford cargo train shall make its debut. Get this sorted. Let's see this. Yes, that's a good looking train. That's what we want. And it's going to carry what this wants to be, or what I want it to be, is a replacement for our little locomotives that are taking it into town. These guys. That's what it needs to replace. So this one can be sold. This has got connections, correct? Yep. And with this being here, it doesn't actually get it over. So, what I might do, I'll remove this. I'm going to get a depot for these vehicles. Got stream suspended for policy advice. Is the stream suspended?